here we are in Athens and preparing for the meetup for a recap of reInvent. So Michael and Konstantinos are organizing user group in Greece. I want to thank you for inviting me, and I want to thank you for organizing this event today. Just can you tell us a bit about how did you start, and what are the plans for the future for the group?
Yeah.
So first of all, thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
It's extremely important for Amazon to be here to support the community, to actually show its support. So I think we started 1.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Initially we said, okay, let's do a cloud meetup, a little bit more general, but obviously we were more affiliated with Amazon. So at some point we said, like, let's make it bold, like, yeah.
Okay.
Now the community is growing. More and more companies and startups are focusing on the AWS technology, and as the community grows, because we experience a high growth in Athens, in Greece in general. So
how is Greek market? Are Greek companies using the cloud?
yes, yeah. I mean, you should.
I mean, developers from the one side, yes, but do real Greek production companies? I mean, my country is still not that level that I would be happy.
Like we have some very big companies that run all of the production systems in AWS.
I don't want to say names.
I don't know. I mean, just I want to see
yes,
the market.
actually, I know that even some huge traditional enterprises are actually considering AWS, and I know that because I was invited to some of those meetings, and people seriously considering this because they have their own data centers, database, blah blah. And
they have many questions, but do they come to these meetings? Would they?
Yes.
How can we attract them more?
Actually, in the last couple of meetups, yes, I had people from enterprise come and ask me, like, we have this major problem in our infrastructure. Could cloud solve this for us? And I was surprised. So we had a few follow-ups, and none of those, as I know, they made the conversion, but I know they experiment more and more internally with some prototypes, which is a huge win.
Yeah. It takes time and the prototyping.
But that's also regarding the enterprises. Okay. Regarding the startup community, which is growing in Athens, we have some extremely successful startups. They're close to unicorns at the moment, and they're fully AWS.
So you as and developers and whatever we call
let's stick to developers.
Yeah. What tech is your favorite in AWS?
For me, I'm still going to say SageMaker.
Okay.
Every time I see an update or every time I use SageMaker, it still blows my mind. It's so user friendly, and you can become a data scientist with a push of a button, because I'm a machine learning engineer, and start deploying your own models at scale. Which is something that it's rare to find in cloud.
Like, this is sexy, but the most important thing for me, is Athena. Because Athena made us successful. It's not that sexy, but the only reason we still have salaries is because of Athena. So I even said that to another event from Amazon a few months ago. Like, if it wasn't for Athena, we wouldn't be here. So we look like we're a huge enterprise, while we're a small team of people that we run workloads of enterprise. So we're talking about terabytes of processing music data.
So what's the worst thing about AWS? What do you complain for?
Okay.
Technology can be kind of a beta, not ready, maybe.
So actually, it's usually when we complain about something, at the end of it is mainly the support. Like, you complain about something and nobody listens. But with Amazon, we have a very good communication and collaboration. So we broke Athena many times, and always there was somebody from the support not complaining to us because we broke it, but they were always trying to identify, like, what is your workflow? What do you do? Maybe you want to switch to another technology, or should we improve Athena? So we like this, but let's find something negative.
The negative was there's some not mature products. For example, QuickSight, which I think first released in 2017 reInvent. It's on the early stages. Of course, there are bugs and so on. It was a bit pain to set up everything and do it with the data that we have. But eventually, for me, because I'm not a business analyst, I had a negative opinion about that product. But when the business analyst started handling it, we got the proper support. We start pushing tickets. That was our concerns, our problems. Those tickets went into the backlog of QuickSight, and they help us a lot. Unfortunately, it couldn't cover 100% of our needs. But I think there is still room for improvement.
But yes, like this is a new product, so you know.
I mean, many people are using third-party products to connect to AWS.
Exactly, exactly. Right now we move to a more mature solution, to be honest.
Okay, so what do you think the focus should be on some next meetups? What technologies should that be? Some 100 level or 400 level? What kind of focus do you think? What kind of products do you think? The basic products, the most complicated products? What do you think should you go for?
So as we've discussed several times, and this is something we hear from the community, like if somebody knows S3, IAM, and Dynamo, then you start understanding the ecosystem yourself. So we plan to focus with some simple tutorials, like some nice keynotes, but then some simple tutorials for the very basic and how you could interact with those. And then obviously we'll let the community drive it. Like a community speaks for itself, so we only plan, to help it grow, but then we let it
get a basic understanding. For example, someone may come here and say, okay, I want to know about AWS, but when we move to, for example, 200 level topic, we must have the 100 level audience at least.
Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're going to start with the meetup right now, and let's see what's new in AWS.
I'm very
yes,
I'm very
exactly.
excited. Thank
you
you
very much.